the final, the apex of all of this leads to one simple thing: the truth. And the truth is, I can't tell you what that is. That's for up to you to decide. That's for up to you after you've heard this series of videos, after you've listened to my babble, and you've taken what I've said, hopefully in an objective fashion, and you've looked into all the areas that I've covered and made the connection and the correlations of all this so that you can find the truth. Because every single topic that I covered leads to the truth. And that truth leads to one thing. One simple thing is what that truth leads to. You're probably wondering what that is. Because, yeah, okay, I understand you want the truth. But what does that lead to? Education leads to it. The media leads to it. Politics lead to it. Elitism leads to it. Finances lead to it. Awareness leads to it. The lies lead to it. And the truth leads to it. And that leads to you. All of that goes back to you. Me, the individual, the person. All of this goes back to you. That means you need to do the research. That means you need to come at me with the questions. That means you need to confront me. You need to confront the educational system, both societal and institutional. You need to confront the media, your politicians, the elites. You need to confront the financial market and find out what it really is. You need to confront your level of awareness. You need to confront your level of lies. You need to confront so you can find your truth. Because again, it all boils down to you. All of these create who you are. You are a product of all of this. You are a product of everything here. Watching this video, the outcome that you feel, whatever you feel as you watch me, whatever you feel as you listen to me, you are a product of that now. Because I'm hoping, I'm praying, I'm asking for the blessing. I'm bringing the heavens down upon you so that you can wake up and say, this guy is full of it, or this guy makes sense. Either way, I want something out of you to lead you to break out of that routine that you're in and make you aware and understand and bring you to your truth, whatever that may be, because I can't tell you. I'm trying to be as objective as possible. Now, mind you, yes, I do have my opinions of these issues that I presented to you, but in the end, I want objectivity. I want you to understand both sides of everything. Because does all this have two sides of it? Yes, again, it does. Education is there because it's meant to inform you so that you can understand how to fit in society. The media is there to present you the products that you may never knew have existed. The politicians are there to deal with things that maybe you don't want to deal with. The elite are there to make sure that all this runs the way it needs to run. The finances exist in order for you to have the products and the systems and the programs that you are in. The awareness is there that you understand what it is you need, don't need, be a part of, don't be a part of. The lies exist so that all this comes together. But the bottom line is you need to find out the truth. And that's up to you, not up to me. I can't tell you your truth. I cannot tell you who you are. I cannot give you your purpose or meaning. You need to understand that. You need to find that out. And that's what all this is about. These videos are short 10-minute blurbs of what? And that's what you need to decide. And I'm hoping that you will again come at me. I don't need you to attack me. Engage me. Engage me in logical conversation. Engage me in logical discourse. So that we together can come to the conclusion and the truth and to you. That's all I'm here for. Everybody, whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not, we are all responsible for one another. Because if I come in contact to you in any way, I have now affected you and you have affected me. If your job is dependent on something that I'm wearing or doing, be it the marker that I'm writing with or the board that I'm writing on, or the camera that this is being recorded in, I'm affecting your life in that way. So we need to understand that. We are all responsible for each other in one way or another. And that is truth. We cannot escape that. And I need you to understand that, so that we can come to a sincere conclusion together and understand what change needs to be created, what options we sincerely have. What is it that you and I, as individuals, coming together, can do to create change? Create that equal access for everybody. Because again, there is no reason for unequal distribution. There is enough for everybody. The problem is we have the select few that take more. And again, you and I are responsible for that, because we allow it. We say it's okay. Don't blame them in the respect that they are doing it on their own. We give them that permission. We allow them to do that. So when you go out there and you purchase their products, or you're part of whatever system they're in, and you contribute to it, you again are saying it's okay. So when you're sitting there watching, in my area, the Laker game, the Clipper game, and you're paying for those $300 seats because you want the best in the house, and then you're going to get mad because they're not playing the way they're playing, and you're upset because they got paid $150 million, you allowed that. You're saying it's okay because you're sitting right there in that seat that's part of that whole process and system. So again, understand your level of responsibility in that. Understand how you are part of that. So that when you go out, and you go to that restaurant, and you pay 80 bucks for that steak, for a piece of beef, 80 bucks. I'm not saying you should or shouldn't. Understand how you're creating that level of elitism. Because I can take that $80 and I can go buy me $80 hamburgers. Not the greatest quality of meat, but I got enough now to eat for I don't know how many different days. I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm trying to explain to you the difference. I'm trying to explain to you how should not be, and there is no reason to be this versus that. It can be equal across the board. Meat is meat. A basketball game is a basketball game. Whether you're watching it in the YMCA, you're watching it on the playground, you're watching it at the Staples Center. Cotton is cotton. But some people are willing to pay more than the other. One pair of jeans for 20 bucks versus another pair of jeans for 200 bucks. Again, what's the difference? None really. It's just the fact that we allow there to be that difference. You are responsible for that. I am responsible for that. So please make sure to live in truth. I thank you for listening. I thank you for taking the time to view these videos. And I sincerely welcome any comments, any objections, any discourse, any arguments, anything you want to present, I will address. Be it through video, be it through typing, however that I can, I will address. That is the whole point of all this, to create that discussion. The whole point of this is, again, to get the truth out there so that we can get to you. I got to me. That's why I'm standing here before you, because I got to me. And I understand what role I played. And I understand how I'm a part of all this. Do you? Are you that honest with yourself? Are you that truthful with yourself? That you're willing to understand what role you played? That phone you have in your hand may cause some people the worst experience in their life, just so that you can have that phone. That home that you live in, on acreage that you don't really need, makes it possible for other people not to have. Do you understand that? Because I do. I understand that. And I'm hoping that you do too. And I'm hoping that we can understand that together to create the change that we no longer need to understand that, because everybody will have enough.